All right. What was your reaction once you found out that you were being inducted into the Hall of Fame?
It was quite a pleasant surprise, obviously. We were in Florida trying to stay warm, and kept getting all these messages on Facebook. Finally, I called somebody and they said, "Oh yeah, we've been looking for you." So it's quite an honor. I've never been to this museum, so this is quite a venue. I mean, it's really amazing how much stuff they've got here, and then to have the Hall of Fame here in conjunction with that, obviously it's a really cool deal.
Okay, did you get a chance to tour the museum?
I got the 5-cent tour.
Okay.
You got to come back and spend a day or two. I mean, there's way too much stuff to see, obviously.
Just a little bit of time you spent here, did it bring back a lot of memories from back in the day?
Well, obviously since February or March, when I was made aware of this Hall of Fame deal, we've been rethinking a lot of things, and a lot of memories have come back to mind. And of course, getting everybody rounded up that means something to me for my career, and everybody that's helped me throughout the years, that's really been a nice program to be involved in, because all kinds of memories. I've seen most of the people, but there's people that I haven't seen for 10, 15 years. I just now upstairs ran into my original car owner from 1982, Lyle Lundy. And I hunted for him. I was on the internet. We were everywhere looking for him, and just couldn't find him because nobody's got a landline anymore, you know. So
right.
that was a pleasant surprise. So and then of course seeing old people that we raced with, you know. So that's cool.
Okay, and being inducted into the Hall of Fame, where does that rank in your accomplishments during your racing career?
Well, in the last year, that's pretty high, obviously. But it's, like I said, it's a great honor, you know, to cap off my career with a deal like this. That's really neat. But in the scheme of things, it's a great culmination to my career here, and that's the way I'm going to look at it, because I've had so many good times and met so many good people that it's just, you know, hard to put in order.
And speaking of your career, how do you want people to remember your racing career? What are some of the things that you're proud of that you accomplished?
Well, yeah, I guess the biggest thing is that we were able to do it our way, you know. Back in the day, when I started, there was enough money involved, and we built enough of our own stuff that I was fortunate enough to have a family, put a couple kids through college, and there was times, you know, in the winter when you're wringing your hands what's going to happen next year. But all in all, very successful, very satisfied with my career and my accomplishments, and being able to do it our way. Which, you know, I tell everybody that. I'm 70 years old today, and if I was 21, there's no way that I could do today what I was able to do back then, because we built a lot of stuff, we raced stuff. All the people that we had to race with were all real race drivers and worked on their own stuff, so we had respect for one another. And if you were running good today, you might win, and if somebody else was running good tomorrow, they might win. But there was no blocking, there was no bashing somebody out of the way. It was respect and real racing, and I think that that's really a lost form today.
And who were some of your toughest competitors that you raced against?
How long is this tape? But I mean, you can start right at the top. Joe Shear, Dick Trickle, you know, Larry Beach and Jimmy Saunders, Refner, Bach. I mean, it goes on and on and on. You just, you know, I hate to name names because we'll forget half of them, but it just, from everywhere, you know, Richie Bickle's going in tonight, Scott Hansen. I mean, we were every place. And then back in the day, on a Tuesday night, Bobby Allison would show up, Darrell Waltrip, raced with Mark Martin all the time, Rusty Wallace. I mean, so there was, you know, we were in good company, and like I said, it was real racing, and it wasn't crash and banging like we see today, or blocking, you know. It's so contrary. So I could fall off the wagon in a minute and go back racing, but then you look at it and you go, that's not the racing like we do or had fun at, so no interest, you know.
And is it a fair statement then that you're glad that you raced when you did, and you're not racing today?
Well, like I said, I'm glad I'm still here when I'm 70, but if I was young, I couldn't do what I was able to do because that doesn't exist. We're so fortunate in the state of Wisconsin to be able to race 3, 4, 5 nights a week with people that were racers and not crashers or bangers or whatever. So it was a fun time.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
I'm glad to be here.
Okay.
Great evening. It's going to be fun.
Okay. All right.